Hello, to our first video. This is me, Richy, and that's Rocket over there. Today we're just going to be showing some basic NW techniques in fighting, which are chambering, stabbing, blocking, and kicking. So those are the four main elements, and fainting as well. So basically, we're just going to show you some techniques. So you basically have your two basic attacks. You have this one, which is just a lower attack, and then you also have an upper attack. Now, as you can see, the upper attack has much more reach. So if you're at distance to your opponent, so let's say he's there, and go understab. So as you can see, just look at this. Alright, as you see, this is a position many players are forced into. As you can see, basically I have a different advantage because I can move further away, still hit him. Whereas if he lets go, he will most likely miss. This is also more effective at distance. But once you come into range, just do an overstab. As you can see, just hold it. Alright, as you can see, basically all I have to do, all my bane has to do is go a few centimeters to impale him. Whereas, well, his is a bit slower, so I will just pierce him right there. Right. Yes. Right, but let's just show you average duel in NW. Yeah, see, in that, I ended his life simply because this attack's actually quicker than this one. And also another thing the majority of NLB players use is a technique called fainting. This is basically holding your attack and then simply right-clicking and then doing it really quickly. So right-click, while holding the mouse button, you simply just right-click, right-click, right-click. And this basically just confuses them. So if he feints down, if I'm blocking up and he feints down, as you can see, I'm not blocking him anymore, so I have to switch blocks. But unfortunately, a lot of the time it's really hard and quick, so he'll stab me, he'll kill me. So that's one of the easiest techniques to actually becoming a better NW player. Alright, so now we're going to show you some basic kicking skills. So just do a normal overstab and run straight at me. And then stab. As you see, I stunned him. He didn't have any time to block because it doesn't let you block in that period of, I think, a second. So you're stunned. You can't do nothing. So now I think you can try, I'm going to do it on you. So, but one thing, hang on, just stop a sec. One thing I didn't tell you is you can't actually kick. So he can't kick me if I go like that, because if he kicks me, he lifts up his leg, as you can see. So I'm down. Just watch this. When I press E, my bayonet lifts up and loses for a second. That opens up a gap where he can stab me, and I won't be able to block. So yeah. So basically, he's gonna try kick me. So just kick me. Try kick me. Yeah, sorry. Do that again. Go. But you see, usually people don't know that they're gonna like kick you, so just go randomly. Alright, that didn't go too well. Yeah, so if you're basically just going to enter to attack opponent, so let's just do a normal duel, just to show them to start off with how you put it in. So you would hold it in, and that like confuses people sometimes. Like I will do that, and then he will stab me. It sort of just it looks pretty pathetic, but it does confuse the mind a lot, and it's because I always fall feints for them to holds. They're just really hard to block. And yeah, see ya. As you see, he kicked me and I died. But let's show you some chambers. Chambering is probably the hardest thing to master, besides maybe kicking, but it is also the easiest way to kill someone if you know how to do it. Yeah. Alright, so So go Rocket, just do a understab. So he's gonna just do a normal down stab on me, and I'm gonna parry it basically, which is chambering. So go. So did you hear that sound? It's basically a parry. If you hear that ever, that means that you've parried your opponent or they've parried you. Now just go again. I'll show them. Just go again, Rocket. As you can see that while I parried him, it basically works the same as a kick. You can't block a chamber. The only way to get around it is either to dodge it, so use your arrow keys, or more, I guess, chamber it back. So let's try chamber it back. Let's see if we can. Right, so you go first, yeah? Okay, let's go. So as you can see there, we literally did about 7 successful parries in a row. So that's another way you can parry a parry and parry a parry it. Yeah, it's counter chambering. Yeah, so those are basically just the 5-6 main elements in the game that can make you a much better player. But the one thing I think we've left out is simply movement. The thing about this game is moving. Moving around is the best way to kill an opponent. Alright, just overstab me. I'll just show them a good step. My bad. There's a few spamming techniques that actually work really well, especially with a bit of the newer players that don't really know how to counter it. So you basically have one where you will hold it in, so you will go to attack, they will block, and then you come around and then stab them. It's just one technique where it's really hard to block, and only the bit more experienced players will know how to counter that. Yep. Yeah, so as you can see, yeah, and basically all that is he's spamming is basically just attacking twice, because generally in NW the rule is sort of right, so I will attack you and then you will attack me, and then I will attack you and you will attack me. That's basically just the thing. It's sort of about patience, but if you're a very impatient player, spam can be quite effective. I mean, I myself am I'm a spammer. But yeah, so basically those are the 7 techniques of playing NW to get better. And all you do is just practice these, and eventually you will get better. And one more thing, don't ever do that.